This is an equilibrium question from 2022, question 7. Methanol is manufactured from carbon dioxide and hydrogen in the following equilibrium reaction. Gives the equation here. A researcher mixed 5 moles of carbon monoxide. Well, you can read it yourselves, okay? So let's get to answering. Explain chemical equilibrium in terms of rates of reaction. Okay, so a system at equilibrium, in a system at equilibrium, the rate of the forward reaction is equal to the rate of the backward reaction, or reverse. Okay, so a system at equilibrium, the rate of the forward reaction is equal to the rate of the reverse or backward reaction. And in terms of concentration, again, at equilibrium, the rate of the, well, I'll speak it rather than write it at the same time because I seem to be unable to do both simultaneously. So the concentration of the reactants and the products are constant. So at equilibrium, the concentrations of reactants and products remains constant. And then part B, write the expression for the equilibrium constant Kc for this reaction. So we use the, we'll be using the equation up here. Don't actually need the delta H value there, but so Kc, products above reactants. So what have we got? We've got methanol, CH3OH. Don't forget the square brackets. Must have square brackets. CO square brackets, and then we've got hydrogen, and you must take into account the coefficient, which is 2. Okay, that's that one there. The coefficient becomes an exponent in the Kc expression. Okay, part 2 of B. So this is the other part of the calculation. Calculate the value of Kc under the conditions described above, and based on the researcher's report of a 25% conversion of carbon monoxide to methanol at equilibrium. So we're given values up here. So a researcher makes 5 moles of carbon monoxide and 10 moles of hydrogen in a 5 litre container. So that's important because we need to get it into moles per litre. So we make out our ice table. So we'll use the chemical equation we're given, which is CO plus 2H2O, and that produces methanol. Okay, and we got ICE, our ice table initial concentration. So we're told there's 5 moles, and I'm going to divide that by 5 to get it into moles per litre, because this is 5 moles and 5 litres. So I'll get it moles per litre, and so that's going to equal 1. And then for hydrogen, we're told we've got 10 moles initially, and that's divided by the 5 litre, and so that's how many moles per litre? It's 2 moles per litre. And then methanol, well, initially there's 0 of the product. And we're told there's a 25% conversion of carbon monoxide. So 25% of 1, so we're going to lose 0.25 of that. And because of the 1 to 2 ratio between carbon monoxide and water, we're going to have a double loss of this, so minus 0.5. And then this is going to increase because it's a 1 to 1 ratio between carbon monoxide and methanol. This is going to gain by 0.25. And then at equilibrium, we're going to have 1 minus 1.25, so that's going to equal 0.75. And here we've got 2 minus 0.5, and that's 1.5. And over here we've got 0.25 moles. And remember, because we've divided it, we can put in our square brackets, that's moles per litre. We've divided it by the 5 initially. I like to do that as soon as possible, just to get into moles per litre. And now we've got to calculate the Kc expression. So we've already done the, got the Kc expression up there, so now we just put in our values for that. So we've got Kc equals products, so that's 0.25. Are there any coefficients there? Nope. So down below we've got carbon monoxide, and that's 0.75. No coefficient, and then 1.5 for water, and then we do have a coefficient there. Oh, sorry, I've been saying water. Hang on. Just that's just hydrogen, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry that. Okay, so we've got, that's just carbon monoxide and hydrogen, and then hydrogen, there's this coefficient 2 becomes an exponent there, and then we do the maths for that. So well, we can just work on the bottom layer, and that becomes 1.6875. Okay, so 0.75 by 1.5 squared. And this gives us a value of 0.148. And if we wanted that in units, we could just have, because this is all moles per litre, we could have, which is molarity, which is moles per litre. You have molarity up there, and then molarity squared. Okay, so I'm just using these square brackets to represent molarity. Cancel there, and then we end up with molarity to the -2, but units aren't stated in the marking scheme, so this is your answer for Kc, and that's correct. Okay, move down to the next part of the question. Starting with 5 moles of carbon monoxide and 10 moles of hydrogen. Okay, this just goes on. And this question is simply, what is the advantage of using a catalyst in an equilibrium reaction? It arrives at equilibrium faster. Arrives. Okay, so it doesn't change the Kc expression or the Kc value at all. It just, the system gets to equilibrium faster. That's all the catalyst does. And B, where we got, okay, pretty much always in equilibrium questions, you're going to define Le Chatelier's principle, because it's key to understanding the whole thing. So that's just when a stress is applied to a system at equilibrium, the system will try to relieve the stress applied. When a system at equilibrium is subjected to a stress, such as changing concentration or change in temperature, the system will attempt to relieve the stress. Okay, so it'll adapt. Part 2. How is the yield of methanol affected when more carbon monoxide was added and the equilibrium was allowed to re-establish? So more carbon monoxide, let's have a look at that. Back to the equation. So what happens if more carbon monoxide is added? Well, you have to identify the stress. This is the stress. There's the change. Change is stress. So the change is there's more carbon monoxide added. So what can this system do to relieve that stress? It can use the carbon monoxide to create more methanol, and in that way it'll reduce the concentration of carbon monoxide. It might not be able to do it, there mightn't be enough hydrogen, but it's going to attempt to move, it's going to favour the forward reaction. So that's our answer there. forward reaction is favoured. Okay, tries to relieve that stress of the additional carbon monoxide. Part 3. How is the value of Kc affected when more carbon monoxide was added and the equilibrium was allowed to re-establish? Explain your answer. Kc was unaffected. Okay, Kc unaffected. Only affected by changes in temperature. Okay, changes in temperature, so Kc is unaffected. Right, that's that one finished.